This is this is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound in my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was press my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Okay, this is taking a little longer. There we were, listening to the unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator doors slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a very special place that will decide your fates. The hell is he thinking, locking us in a shitty-looking place like this? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we tried to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. And from this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. Oh, cool. I like how he's like pinked out because he's died. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find a way by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes. Save. Oh, I'm excited! It's been a while. I don't have skills. I don't have any. Okay. Oh! Right. Victim's body discovered in the dining hall. Estimated time to death was 11:30. Paley stabbed over 10 times and throw a dollar region. Oh, wait. Okay. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. Body under the table was face down, as if Byakuya were reaching for something. Bloodstained knife found under the table where the body was discovered. Glowing paint-like substance coats it. A pool of blood formed around the body underneath the table. A lot of blood was splattered against the side of the tablecloth. Also, there was no sign that the body was dragged through the bloodstain. The floor of the dining hall were full of gaps. Gundam dropped one of his earrings through these gaps. The AC timer in the dining hall was set to 11:30 p.m. The AC in the office was also set to 11:30 p.m. Found under the table where the body was discovered, apparently it came from the supermarket. During the blackout, Mikan tripped and fell in the dining hall. By the time the lights came back on, she ended up in a compromising position. The guy had with him, there's a lot of security equipment inside and a hard plastic case as well. The key to the other room case was inside there too. During the blackout, Vicky was able to discern the noises people were making. Okay. So after Hiyoko said, "Don't step on my feet," that's when Byakuya spoke, and that was the last time he spoke. He said, "What the hell? This is." So I guess he was referring to the note. That was the last time he spoke. There were 3 irons placed inside the storage room. When Nakito found them, they were all turned on. The bloodstained tablecloth was found randomly stuffed inside the laundry hamper. The gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity, and that's why Terutora can use it during the blackout. Terutora poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate them. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. If a fire breaks out and out the fire door in the hallway, oh, that's probably where they came from. To keep the fire from spreading. And I found out the crime scene was not included in the kitchen's equipment list. All the dangerous equipment that could have been a potential weapon was confiscated by Byaku. Apparently there's an iron plate for BBQ and portable stove for cooking pots. When Chiaki was standing guard outside, Furuhiko apparently came to the old building and then walked away. Be careful. Okay, let's note. Byaku searched for... Oh, during the search, Ryoga. Kazuichi headed straight to the office. He didn't see anyone there, including Takako. Mikan's autopsy sustained several puncture wounds to the chest and abdomen. The wounds were inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon, roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. Nekomaru was trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter their bathroom after Byaku's body was discovered. Victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirari. Estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed. Oh wait, that was everything. I was just reading it. That was everything. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides
Oh my god.
the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I just realized Monomi is just standing there.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100%
It is good,
fair.
Bullet. Why not read it?
No need to worry. I'm the type
I've been
of
refreshed, so I'm good.
favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course. You hate me that much? Now, let's begin. You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byaku's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. But if we can't do that... No, thinking about it, it's a waste of time. You have to do this no matter what. Okay. I had simple tutorials at every moment. Sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. Thanks to our guests during the class trial, you'll be able to engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all your classmates were okay, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained with their statements. That means that you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. And of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse and move the vertical, then fire with the left mouse button. Yeah. Pay close attention to everyone's statements. Choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Okay. You see all the same. Make the arguments. Gotcha. Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know. Yeah, I know.
Why was Byakuya's body
Oh, can I not?
in a place like that?
Oh, I can't fast forward. Oh no, it's control. That's what it was. I was pressing the wrong button.
His body was under the very back of the
After the killer murdered, they probably moved the body there.
Oh, I thought I missed.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign that
Hold on.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body.
Who was it you
I
wasted?
see. I get your point.
Who did I talk to? I talked to Gun Home, of course, and then I talked to. Who else did I talk to? I think I talked to Peko and Chiaki. And maybe Nakito? I don't really remember. I think that was it.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Wait, what? Then...
I can prove it with this.
I don't know how. Sorry, I'm not a good.
Probably
No, you're good.
the knife we found under the table.
Oh, was it taped under the table?
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
He taped it under there.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife.
Or
was
maybe he noticed it. I don't know.
so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If
The
he knew
goggles?
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there would be various weak spots. Okay. No matter how many weak spots there are. Okay. Alright. Okay. Or your trash. Okay. English culture to 0, you'll fail. Be extra careful. Concentrate by holding the space key. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh god, that's a lot. Night vision goggles, probably.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What the heck?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Oh.
Other way around?
This is weird. This is different.
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised when we realized an argument? Yeah. Yeah, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim and draw out their weak spots and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with WASD keys. Oh, okay. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Oh god, okay. Based on, it's like Dance Dance Revolution. And based on what you see the debate's mood. Okay. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage. Bottom right hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during the one round of the debate. Lose counts as sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other's party argument changes. Let me say what about it. Yeah, you probably will not believe it, but Akane is more useless than I. Oh man, at least in the Clash Trials. There's one good. Oh, okay. There are only some weak spots, however you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mode toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate. Please refuse. Okay. Of course, if you do not have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. It appears there has been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, the truth blades we call truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes about your handbook. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? Okay. Okay, here we go. Huh.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh! I'm like, wait, what am I looking for?
If you just use common, the killer obviously used those night. That's gotta be it.
Oh, okay, I see.
The killer used them.
Because if they use night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh! Frick! That was it.
Because if they used night vision, they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut
Okay, I understand. That's kind of cool. Changing it up a little bit.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Popo's just like, duh.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought to the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. Should be able to read the duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder?
note.
Could it be? Was he also in possession of the
I gotta put my
all-seeing
glasses on.
eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility. Oh, okay. That a murder would occur. The note. Murder threat.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Yep.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Right.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he
But the
Oh,
letter
sorry, I
might have
clicked too
been
fast.
just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Oh, that took a long time to let me click. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Oh my god.
I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was also able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. Glowing paint.
I see. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Oh my god.
The killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
I should be the breaker. Dressed for the office, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that what really happened? Blue-colored weak spots will start appearing, okay? We call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots. The blue-colored weak spots will be called argue spots. Oh, agree spots. I'm sorry. While shooting the agree spots with the truth bullets, flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with that other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes. Oh, okay. Please fire the truth bullets that could prove the other person's testimony is correct. When the truth bullet merge with their weakness, it will become logically sound agreement. Is it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. What was it again? The button. Oh, you just have to shoot them. Okay. And you can use bullets for agree on a laser counter. Okay, that's cool. Oh god. The outside territory's account was the kitchen,
Since Peko was in the office,
the bathroom. Oh, she was.
caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
She's probably in the bathroom.
Impossible. Because I was not in the office,
She's in the bathroom.
not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Peko was in the office, she could have caused the...
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Consent.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
And yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
We tried to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be true.
Why is she so afraid in a minute? Soda is good. I don't know what this game is about. It's all about love views. Oh my god.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously.
Oh my god, please stab him with your sword.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives? If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Wait, it couldn't have been Taro.
That might have happened.
Question is whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. You see timer, night vision goggles, embarrassing pose, party dishes. Party dishes? Maybe?
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Exactly.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Wait. I don't know what that does. It's much too...
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office.
Just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Oh, no. Then it's probably the other thing.
Crap.
Sorry, I'm bad.
Did you eat anything weird?
So about the
Now that
laxatives?
you mention it, you brought food to the
Yeah.
office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, I'm proving him wrong. Okay.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the
No.
food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Oh, right. Okay.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Oh my god.
Who's this bickering?
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Green's always blue, wrong is always yellow. Oh, wrong is always yellow. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Kamaro's, Chiaki's account, Turtle's account, storage room table plot.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Oh, the
Probably
irons.
messed with the breaker. It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Oh, shoot. I thought that was what it is.
Crap. Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, did they throw a stone and
Maybe they used a remote control?
Probably messed with. It does not have to be
It's
the
probably something else someone says.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
There it was. I didn't wait a little bit longer.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Okay. Why isn't it inexcusable? Oh shoot! Crap. Oh.
For the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to this, and that means when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back down.
What is happening? Oh my god!
If the irons in the storage room caused
Oh.
the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
How do I...
Because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused, then the
Oh,
killer had to
shoot.
go to the storage room before them and turn on the iron.
Oh my god. I'm like so...
Do you intend to take back what you said?
Okay.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that.
Oh, shoot.
Turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Hold on, I'm trying to think.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer
Ah,
had to
frick.
go to the and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to
Shouldn't-
if the irons caused the blackout.
Huh.
Crap. But the people in the dining hall weren't able to
Ah,
cause the
I'm trying to
blackout. The
choose
irons
something.
caused the blackout. Then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend
Oh,
to
shoot.
take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused, then the
Oh,
killer
shoot.
had to
Oh my
go to the
gosh. I
storage
keep messing up. I keep trying to...
Now do you intend
I keep
to
going
take
too
back what
fast.
you said?
Okay.
The people in the dining hall. If the irons caused the blackout.
There we go.
Cut through those words. The irons are just one reason. the
For choose
blackout
sword in this mode. Yeah.
weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall
All right.
office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance. And so
Oh,
once they set
and
the
I
air
nearly maxed it
conditioners'
out.
timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, we probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the
That was weird.
But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
Whoa.
Stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
He's
I can't
totally.
stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either. Me too. Please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy. Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
What the heck?
Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? She asking how the killer got close to that table. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they need to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
You know, Nagito was the closest. So I thought this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killers probably used something to help them move in the dark. Oh. Oh!
Crap!
It's the lamp.
Here!
That's new.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Oh, you're good.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp. Like, the killer actually used a power cord.
I can prove it with this. They
No,
didn't
it's
turn the
suspicious.
display on. They used its power cord.
Oh, they followed the power cord.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Nagito. Really? The only person here who could have possibly done it. That's how he talks. Nagito. He is acting weird. You're the only one.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
But then how was he stabbed like that? The way he was stabbed. Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was right after the blackout, right after the murder, when he was cleaning. When he was cleaning, right?
I see.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another...
It's in Japanese. I don't think I heard it yet. I'm not sure.
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Oh
Now
god.
that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
He did. To be honest, I already prepared this drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what do you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier. That was
Why did he
part of
do
your
it?
plan, too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit
Oh
it
my
already.
gosh.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Is he good?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful.
Oh my god, is he a despair?
Huh?
Those eyes. That moment, Nagito's eyes. Darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
What? He's just admitting. Oh.
The power cord
Okay.
to find my way to the table in the dark.
But then how did he stab?
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone. Right.
Oh, right.
Just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that
Just like
threatening
me.
letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stay in here for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons. The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent. His talent is lucky student.
I see. You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you? That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I'm left with the red mark. For someone called the lucky student, you don't seem to be very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh?
I don't think we went over everything yet.
Fuck.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really
Yeah, we're still missing the floorboards.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Wait.
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise. Oh, white noise. You touch these. Please time your twin bullets just right so they won't get interrupted. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, okay. Oh, you won't be. Press start button with these arguments. Good luck. Kamaro, Mikan's autopsy, Chalky.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed. You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Oh my god. Calm down a little.
Prepared to cast our votes.
There's something else.
has already confessed. You know,
That bastard Nagito is the one. He killed Byakuya with the knife.
Oh, shoot, I didn't shoot high enough. Oh my god.
never mind. Thanks for wasting our time.
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Oh! I did not mean to click.
The killer is so obviously. He has already you know.
That bastard Nagito. He killed Byakuya with the.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you
Right.
talking about? It's
It
obvious
was something
the knife
thinner.
is the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. 5 millimeters in diameter?
Oh, thanks I put auto on.
Way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse. Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout?
Alright, she heard everything.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules? Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Truth beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be a way to find out what happened in the dark. What happened in the dark? Oh wait. First.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Don't act
You
surprised.
told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
Nagito said,
You guys?
ow.
Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck. You've cut me deep with your knife of truth. However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
just as the blackout occurred. I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
There was someone else.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the same time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Right, that's when he shoved him out. I can interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, it sounds like exactly what happened.
Getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was.
There's someone else underneath the floorboards.
The lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Huh?
Well now.
What? Well, then the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their saved data melt away like butter. If you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. $10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Then, what are you gonna do?
Is it just for fun? I don't know who it is. Oh, just kidding, you're getting a choice. There's no way you'll be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Villain! You're truly our villain. Okay. Oh, yes. Actually, it's a good time because I have to use the bathroom. So let me save. Oh, now it's resuming.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it, 'cause I believe in everyone. So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
Right.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right? Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikon think Nagito looks clean? There's no blood.
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
He stabbed Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
The other tarp
I
thing.
guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing he could use to block the blood splatter. Oh. Oh wait, wrong button.
Prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But
Right.
that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Through the floorboards. Huh.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all.
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but
This must be a strength, obviously.
I don't know what that
The
is.
ultimate guard.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, that the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. Alright. Reads a keyword, yeah. Right. They will fuse. Must make two of the same letters clash. Well, you try not to let two different letters clash. Okay. Catch and release. Remove the reticle on the mouse. Press the right mouse button when it's a top of the button. Right mouse, okay? Okay. You press the right mouse button when you have a letter caught. You can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. That's how you release the letter. To catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit the letters in each. Okay. Confuse them. These letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch, erase. Okay. This is different. There's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase the letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of the improved Hangman is completing the keyword. Display the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword. Instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire the letter, Please press the left mouse button. Okay. Take damage. Just press the key the word in order. Okay. Oh my gosh. It would just blow up on its own. Okay. Still damaging them. Okay, I'll try. The place Bianca got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. Oh God. Oh, I have to guess. What the heck? So, oh. Okay. Oh! Oh, shoot. I forgot. What am I spelling? Oh, under. We're spelling under. Okay. Oh! What? That's like... there we go. Oh my gosh.
I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
Let's go all the way down to 10% after the minigame. Well, I guess that's a good thing.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Yeah, Gunpum. Should know how to get under the floorboards. Oh, are we suspecting him?
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. To use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my four...
Oh, his hamsters. He sent his hamsters down there. I forgot about them for a second.
Fourth eye. Before the might of the evil fourth eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
No! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Oh no, he found. Yeah. Oh my god.
Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
So he actually found a thing down there. I thought you said one of his hamsters to crawl under there. That would have been cool.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear.
We watched Invader Zim.
Behold my power.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know. Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again?
Wish someone would insult me like that. You're stupid.
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness! I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Fuyuhiko.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
It obviously has to be him.
Again?
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
That was really funny.
To get exciting.
Good news, you're now allowed to use the silencer. You can use silencer with the right mouse button. Oh, now you can use it. Shut down the white noise. Also, when you do terminal craze, right. Okay. Okay. Ping, 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 ping. Okay. Alright. That's the same as last time. Leave that little boy alone.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Oh. Hey! That's totally. Oh my god.
All day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
No, Chiaki
That
did.
means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh hey, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Just taking a walk, whatever. Can I please join your party, please? I'm so long here. Yeah, I think he just wanted to join.
Under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness. And that room was much closer.
Right. So how did they take the night vision
But
goggles
is it
somehow?
really impossible? It might be
And then
better
put it
if we
back.
examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
Appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
He is so weird. Wonder if that drone case. Party dishes. Fire door. Fire door.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Right.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Give me the thing! Dang it!
Night vision goggles?
Heck yeah.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Might be that one person suggested, so I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision
Oh,
goggles?
no.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to... I know it has to do with the door. Looks like he's... Oh, yeah. Should be clear and say so.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Oh.
Really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Oh. Was it? Maybe it's not the door.
Crap!
Okay, hold on.
The hallway was really dark.
Party dishes, door loan case, murder threats, kitchen equipment list, fire door. Fire door.
It's like making a seafood bowl without.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Another pair. Oh, maybe it's not the door at all.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
What's character in this game? Oh, really?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Room
Moving to
case.
the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really
I don't
not?
know how the other things
What
would...
if they used a string like...
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
Crap!
So it's definitely not the fire door like I thought. Kitchen equipment list. Maybe the list? I don't know about that.
Is it really not
not possible.
I thought maybe they used the door, but I don't know.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision. What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light?
Oh, okay. It was. That's right. I remember now.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Oh, right. It's portable stove for cooking tops. Iron plates and stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelves over there. The kitchen seems to be well kept. There's no problem using it.
It's the
Correct.
portable stove.
Alright, right.
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Huh?
Hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it
The only
even
time
more
I'm
suspicious.
on this class trial.
Will you battle against me? No, that's wrong. Will you be able to break through my argument?
What does he mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. There's no way to lose against someone like him. Alright, oh my god. Kitchen equipment list, storage room tablecloth, fire door, kitchen equipment list, fire door, kitchen equipment list. One of those. Something. We'll just hold on
Did
to
you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
Oh, I forgot.
He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Assuming the portable stove is used as a light, which contradicts Kazuichi's testimony. Testimony. What was his testimony? Let me see. Kazuichi's testimony. Straight to the office. He didn't see anyone there. Okay.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
Wait, I'm changing my bullet.
He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down. I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining inside
Oh
that
shoot, there it
hallway,
was.
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Hello?
Oh, there it was.
Nagito, did you forget?
Yeah, I played
Just
Normal.
pretend you forgot.
I just I guess I wanted to give myself a challenge.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
That's when it was used.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent.
He knows?
Who cares about that right now?
Oh, it sounded like he knows. You have to learn how to cuts. Kind of a problem. Oh, I'm just playing normal.
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, Why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys
For now,
fight,
I guess so.
but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway fire door as cover and used portable stove to move in the dark. And snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is you and only you. Oh god, I have to choose? So it's definitely not him anymore. Hold up. Oh, I can't go back and read. He couldn't have seen anything. What? It wasn't him. Definitely wasn't her. And it wasn't Fuyuhiko. Okay. Definitely was, okay. Huh. I wish I could look at the stuff again so I can think of it. I don't know. Oh shoot, I'm almost running out of time. I didn't realize.
You're the only one.
I panicked. I didn't realize how much time I had left.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak free.
Was the killer no matter what?
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Right.
Teru, that attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
I chose like 5 different people throughout this whole trial.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. It's dark
Oh,
under the floorboards.
he took a long time to say then what?
So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important! If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark? Mark. A mark. Bloodstain under the table. I guess like the glow stuff. I don't have the tape on here, but yeah, the glow stuff.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Right.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell?
Ow! Turn the damn lights on!
You guys?
Was the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
Oh my god, he was under the floorboards when he said that.
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way!
Oh god.
Lucy. Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, Show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Okay. Gaps in the floor. So knife. Blood stain on the table. Gaps in the floor.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
Oh.
I
Dang it.
definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Recording? Oh,
Definitely a
dang.
live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Gaps on the floor.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the store?
There's no way I went to. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall.
Let's
I'll
go.
shoot through that contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right?
Yep.
So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar.
He sounds like he's come from a country.
Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout. He should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories.
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? I probably can. Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout. In order to know for sure, I just need you to throw that question at him. Is it about when she fell? She had a compromising perception.
I can prove
Yeah,
it with this.
it was when she fell.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping.
Oh my god.
No way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
The murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Monami. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool with a diameter about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. A weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. Huh? What's that? Hangman's Gambit thing? Yeah. What is it called? An ice pick? Yeah. I don't remember. I need an E. I mean R. Oh, there it is.
I got it!
That's it. The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, it's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
Right.
Skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
What?
Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building. It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Finally, we're nearing the end. The cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. Probably paying you to condemn your classmate. Okay. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute battle where you beat down the panic opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time. The panic time action. Panic talk action. Short it to PTA. In PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. To do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button with the presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Master tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button. Okay. Keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at a time. If you release the rest milestone in time with the tempo marker, it'll intercept the locked-on remark and destroy it. Destroying the remarks, you'll be able to damage soul shields and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy the remark with the time limit, you'll end up getting hurt. MBTA. Okay. Okay. Keep on this coin, you'll understand your tempo up. The flip side, you keep missing your tempo down situation. The song changes with the tempo changes. Okay. Give it your final argument. Words will be displayed on the top. Bottom right side screens. Each of these 4 words corresponds with the WSD cards. Oh god. Strike with the time limit. Soul shields will recover. Oh gosh.
What the hell you was saying, you super cutter, hey?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
The iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to sleep it by. But Yaka and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means was the weapon already hidden somewhere where we couldn't find it? Could have been in an unexpected place. The meat? Where'd that be? Where would you hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm hiding anything. I'm not hiding anything.
I must reveal to Turoturo the conclusive evidence that proves he's a killer. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh.
That's impossible. Nonsense. Unforgivable. I don't know. Harris Hilton. Shut up. That's impossible. Nonsense.
Oh, frick.
Unforgivable. I don't know. Harris Hilton. Unforgivable. Where would the weapon be?
Oh, meat on the bone? What? I don't frick.
That's impossible. Nonsense.
I had to put it in order. Oh my god.
I don't know. Where would the weapon be?
The meat on bone? What? The bone? What?
That's impossible.
On the meat bone.
Shut up.
That's a weird sentence.
That's impossible.
Okay. Oh my god, I almost died.
Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone. What? How do you rephrase that sentence?
That's impossible.
Okay. Meat on the bone.
This is the end.
Finally. I could not put that sentence together at all.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything. In
A place like that.
Clearly impossible.
Sorry, I clicked too fast.
I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer in the churrasco earlier, inside the pile of food. It appears to be the case. Phew! I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepare, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that. Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here!
He's eating it.
I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal. What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
Uh-oh.
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
I got it.
That's what I thought too.
You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
I can't believe that came out of her.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loud-mouthed, fast food-eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nakito later. More importantly, we should
I guess we
first.
need to settle this. Once and for all.
Yeah, Nagito's a little dangerous.
To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the incident, and then I can prove Teruto's claim. If that's right, if we can do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
Heart throbbing. Wait, my throbbing? What? What did that sentence say? My throb is chesting. Closing argument. Let's go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it. Truth panels are provided. I got one set. The correct truth plans. Wait, this is different. Oh. Yeah, some of them will come somewhere. Okay. Certain trick. If you move the wrist of the gaps on each page. Oh yeah, hints. Or hints. Things see in the crime. Okay. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. I have to take my glasses off now. They're hurting my head. Oh, I missed this. Alright. So this is the party. There's Byakuya. He's trying to get in the bathroom. She's in there. And he's lying down. So I'm assuming this is her eating the food. Oh. Oh. Oh wait, this is different. The meat on the bone. Oh. Wait. Everyone at the party is... Everyone at the party. Irons turn on. Wait. Should I... Do I have, like, other ones? I'm not too sure. At the storage room before the blackout. Same scene as the office room in the dining hall. Okay. Oh, I need to like, oh, okay, I understand. This is weird, okay. Oh, this is a repeat, we're not gonna use this. Can I get rid of it or something? This is where he gets the goggles. Why does he look like that? Ah, I see. This is a repeat. Door. We go back to the beginning. This is a repeat. So these two are repeats. So it just gives you... Oh! It's changed it! Well, I guess that'll probably make it easier. Okay. So this is where he does this. This is when she hears him, right? Oh, wait. This. Oh, my phone's falling. Ah, okay, I'm glad I started over. I was like not figuring out where this is a repeat. This is the doors. The knife, that's what he grabbed. This. He closed the doors. That's what that is. Okay. I was holding it in. The air conditioner turned on. The officer when the blackout returned. This. Oh. These are both repeats. What the heck? Oh, it was just that again. Okay, weird. Chuck is guarding the old building at the entrance. Yeah, so that would be here. Switched on. Oh, so that's him turning the thing on, the light. Like that. And then that's a repeat. This is a repeat. This is what this is. So is this. And one of these is still going on? I thought these are just repeats. Right. Oh. Oh, those are different. So this has to be him. Because that's when he sees him, that's when he starts running. Okay. Gotcha.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall at the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
Correct.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
I wonder why.
The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door.
I think his original plan was to kill Nagito.
The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source.
But then Byakuya stepped in, and he ended up dying.
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
Yeah.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. But he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to die.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, The killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Teru Hanamura?
Oh my god.
How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
You definitely didn't.
It's a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Oh. 41. Ugh. Those last bits were hard. Nice.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Wow. That's right, this time the black and responsible for the killing Byakuya Otogami is Teru Hanamura.
You.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
Yeah, he meant to kill Nagito. It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. When I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that
happened, You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that. I'll definitely start killing.
Impossible.
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well,
That's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
what?
What are you saying? I love everyone here, and that's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates, and I admire them for their being symbols of hope.
Amazing.
Oh God, he has an obsession. That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. And I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical of you to face a strong enemy? You will become even stronger yourself. Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? Want to see that brightness. And in order to see it, I'm gonna become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
Kidding, right?
Don't tell me. You're actually serious. So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way.
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all. You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me.
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that the trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as talented as myself can come to that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop! You're really starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. What are you saying? Wait, what are you wait, what? Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun. It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it will look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Taro discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So,
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Taro? You expected to pique Taro's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey.
This dude is seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However,
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why was Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then in place of Nagito...
nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
Oh, He probably saw him in the floorboards. What did you just say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much, I promise. Can it be? In order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So, but Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife. I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet,
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair. Could it be? You know Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail.
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it to turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. That's why I decided to help Teruteru. Why? Well, because Teruteru decided to commit his crime. Wait. Well, because Teruteru committed a crime, because he also had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person who existed I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teruteru. What? Do you mean confirm? Just stop it already. Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I emphasized with Teruteru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow together, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him I don't care if I die, so you should just wait and focus on... You should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teruteru?
Man.
In the end, my help was just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teruteru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible.
Sacrifice?
Shut up. Shut up.
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? Kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's going to get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teruteru. Eek.
What's the matter?
Boo-hoo-hoo. You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense? Not intentional? Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault. It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder. But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments? Extenuating circumstances? Or even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Same to you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm just gonna... do a save real fast. Because that was a lot. I'm a little concerned. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito, and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end. Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate, Hope Peak Academy, and come home.
Okay,
Aww.
I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already.
I know that already.
I promised her I'll be a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. What if we were told our memories were stolen? And that several years has passed since our first day. Then what happened to Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom, who's still waiting for me? So, you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along. It's okay. I forgot to do his voice. I'll never believe in something like that. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
Why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home. Go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still had a place to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it. If only I knew how he felt, something like this would have never happened. I wanted to confirm it by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found him out while he was going to kill someone. If I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
You guys, it doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see. Interesting, but as far as windows to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is so boring. What? It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's just hurry up and begin the punishment.
Jeez, get out of my way. Well now.
There. Now that annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait.
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
for Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook. Call me chef. No, wait. That's not what I...
Please.
Please, at least tell me. What happened to Hanamura Diner, to Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Lies. I won't believe this.
I won't believe it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh. It's like the first game. The first Clash Royale. Deep fried. Oh, I thought they were gonna like fry them in a pot. Oh my god. Oh my god. They weren't gonna fry him. Oh no.
Extreme!
The adrenaline is rushing through me. Sarah.
Damn it!
Are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel? Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes in a note. It makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class. Oh god, my game froze. It's buffering. Okay.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be mad-mouthed. The same applies to the murderer.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? You mentioned the motive. Didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is. Who figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, you know, right? Want to know your school memories. You want your school memories returned to you. Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts, and a penny and a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Teruteru about his mom or his diner? You had the right to know. Yeah. Us too. We all have a right to know. Hey, hurry up and tell us. What do you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Huh? You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday, but it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself as well. There is something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cruel.
That's not fair. They both ran away.
And
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
stupid.
Teruteru, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. You. Why are you smiling? How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. The ultimate to inspire hope, and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you. Please kill me at any time.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. You, how messed up are you? However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I could cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intended to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents. Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? Declaring so confidently that you will side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this is his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us to not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting.
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after another. Just kidding.
Pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch ya? I just won't be satisfied till I punch ya. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him. Huh? Even Hajime hates me now. That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. Definitely not. You're on a whole other level, buddy. What does that mean?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Pope Speak Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you. But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Especially for you, right? Somebody can't even remember what his talent is. Connie, please feel free to punch him. Will do. Hold on.
Please stop!
Stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else we must do. Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. Then we shall work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Like,
But what do we have to do to work hard at? I don't know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again. It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagato said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know who you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend. I won't give up to the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap. What? I clicked too fast. They're just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Oh. Long stream. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teratura were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I couldn't fall asleep. I gave up out of bed, got out of bed and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. So I looked up at such a beautiful night sky. I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. This sky is connected to anywhere, even my daily life. That's why I'm able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
What the heck is this? A bomb? Someone's watching us. Oh, so long. There they go. Obtained a present. 3-star badge. A wooden stick. Yes. Oh, I gotta save. And that's a good.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
Okay. That's nice. But I'm leaving. Just make sure it's saved. Yep. Oh my god. Take this off. Wow, I did not expect Teraturo to be... I thought he was gonna, like, live for a little, like, a couple more murders. I wasn't expecting him to be a murderer either. That was crazy. Wow. So our first trial and first case done. Very interesting. It's definitely a little harder. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Than the last one, but I guess that's a good thing. It's a little bit more challenging. I did like how they changed up all the different stuff, like the bullet time stuff and Hangman's Cabin and stuff like that. Which is nice. Changed it up a little bit. Oh my god, Nagito is so weird. He took a turn for the worst real fast. But I like it. It's interesting. That'll be it. So next time, be free time stuff. And then, if it's not too long, I'll try to do the next, investigation if I can. If it's possible. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. That'll be it for tonight. So, hope you all have a good night. See you next time.